Welcome back. It's Kaylin here. I'm going to be doing a reaction to KSI's video called Deji. And from what I'm told, he addresses his thoughts on the matter of Deji losing to Vinnie, I believe, right? Vinnie Hacker or Hackerman or something. I didn't watch like the fight when it happened, but I saw clippets. I saw the Awesome McBroom, Deji, and someone. Jarvis and Jarvis fight. I saw some videos of them fighting. So I had thoughts on the matter, but I wanted to hear KSI's thoughts, and hopefully, cause like I would even before I wanted KSI to be the one to like have more of a role in Deji's training, but I know he's also busy with his own things, so that's probably not something that could have really happened. But I felt like if he was in Deji's group, then Deji would have been way better, because like KSI literally said what was the word? I think it was like back when he was training for the Logan thing, he mentioned that Deji had more potential than him. So if he has more potential, then all he really needs to do, as KSI said before, like all you have to do is train and you can smack him up. Like I watched the video where he said that, like where he was like, Deji should be able to smack this guy up, like if he trains. And I'm like, well, yeah, it depends. Like your hard work is the one thing that's the one thing that is not gonna lie, is your hard work. Now I'm gonna start the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Deji, I hope you're okay. Don't let the loss get to you too much. End of the day, you got paid, and you still have millions of people that love you.
That money.
Videos. So obviously me, like many other people over the weekend, saw you lose. Now for me, it was two things. It was very sad, and it was also very disappointing. It was sad because
he was talking about
truly wanted you to win. I can't wait to see Deji win. As long as he trains, if he trains, he'll win.
Yeah.
If he doesn't train, he'll get fucking
I saw that
slapped.
video.
Who the fuck is Vinnie Hacker, man? Deji
I don't know.
slap that motherfucker, bro. She absolutely slap him. I bro, Deji needs to train and slap him so hard. Deji could fight fucking anyone. We've watched you for years. We've seen you grow.
I haven't. I haven't been on YouTube like that. Like
the adult you've become now. So to see you lose,
took me to like
it really hurt me, man, and I'm sure it hurt many people.
A couple of years ago,
as well.
like 2017 is when I really got to YouTube.
Shame on me, fam. Now, Deji, I'm gonna talk to
I want him to win too, though. I wanted that redemption so he could one day just fight Jake Paul, get that revenge.
I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you.
Yeah, you're more successful.
I want to help you. Plus, public videos are the only way that get through to you these days, since we don't really talk like that anymore. So I'm gonna be real with you.
I was wondering
your work
why.
ethic is terrible. I'm disappointed in your team and the people around you, man.
Yeah, but like,
why they thought it would be a good idea for you to enter the
what did he do for training?
That is beyond me.
I mean, that's how I look right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably like worse off than Deji. I don't know.
For that fight, you weren't fit. You weren't fit enough at all.
This is the thing. Like, I would train like if I had like a fight. Like, I'd be doing cardio and whatnot. Like, that's what I need to really work on now. Cardio. My best cardio was probably in middle or high school when I used to run a lot.
And it's not like as if Tommy Fury just beat him. Tommy Fury annihilated. You know how unbelievable?
Back.
You were in bad shape fighting Jake Paul than you were fighting Vinnie Hacker. How can you?
And back then he didn't. He said he didn't train like that.
Jump on that scale, looking like this. We were all expecting you to show off your.
I want him to win.
Hard work you've been putting in, because this was your time to prove all the haters wrong after training 5 times a day, and instead we get a junk food figure.
Five times a day in boxing, or just in general, where like he would like train upper body, lower body, cardio.
That's why you lost. So
yeah, if you gassed out, you have to train your cardio. Cardio at that point.
Next fight, hopefully you gassing out shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you would work on your cardio.
Vinnie Hacker, they niced you. They gave you 2-minute rounds, and it was only 5 rounds, and somehow you gassed
Wasn't it?
out
It was 3 minutes for
it took you only 2 rounds to
KSI versus Joe Rella.
Make it make sense. It's crazy because you are so talented, man. Back in the day, you were so fast and explosive. And yes, you never needed to work hard. You were just naturally good at running and sports or whatever the fuck you wanted to do. But hard work beats talent every single time.
Yeah, because if you had the talent and the hard work, you'd be way higher up.
Than me, but fuck me.
That reminds me of Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto had the hard work. Sasuke had hard work and talent. He's still trained. I guess.
You're an easy fight because we all know your stamina is worse than Snorlax. All you need to do is survive.
You got Pokemon in here.
2 rounds, and then we all know that you're gonna just do the knee for Black Lives Matter and then give up. Fam, you put black people back 100 years with that loss.
I wouldn't say that.
And I had a dream about me being in cornfields. You came out looking like Mike Tyson and ended up looking like Sullivan.
Yeah, I don't know why he dressed. Why would he dress like that?
To the ring, wearing a cross. Not even Jesus couldn't save you. Jesus helps those that help themselves, and you didn't.
That's true.
You simply
You can't
did
just
not help yourself at all.
expect Jesus to do everything. Like, you have to put in your work
In
too.
the whole card, we're all looking at you like Meek in this photo. Disappointed. Now, not to take anything away from Vinnie Hacker because clearly that man
trained.
worked hard. Clearly that man trained and ultimately wanted to.
I would say Deji did come out like taking the fight to him. But it looked like Deji was trying to end it fast because he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to last that long. I don't need to see that. I want to see a guy in a made outfit. Like, nah, you gotta tell it. You gotta tell him, yeah.
Because clearly, no one around you cares, else they would never have let you lose. They didn't even have time to throw in the towel this time. You just have a bunch of yes men and women all around you that don't challenge anything you say or do. Like, did you even run during the camp? Did you use a treadmill?
Go to camp?
Did you have a nutritionist? Did you have a physio?
Yeah.
Did you have a hard spa? Did you ever lose a spa? Did you do any cardio?
KSI had a nutritionist that he thanked them in the first fight.
You gave up. Did you honestly take this
with
fight
Joe Rella.
serious? Vinnie Hacker said that he was just doing this fight for the money. But if you were a neutral and you didn't know anything, you would think that you, Deji, were the person doing the fight for the money. You thought you could.
It seemed like he did though because because like me for example, I like martial arts. Like I grew up with martial arts movies. Like
fuck that. I got the Naruto pain theme tune running through my veins. And he fought back. Vinnie Hacker was ready for round 3 while you were busy trying to summon some
I don't know how well I would do like in actual boxing match because like I had no training. If anything, I just more shadow boxed. But
Nelson Mandela, you legit
like I'll see like how it's done, and then like the shadow box practice.
And then you took a knee. I've never seen that in my life. I couldn't believe it. Ultimately, at the end of the day,
And then I need to work on my eating habits because I eat.
Don't ever box again until you work on your cardio. Here's a challenge for you, Lidge. Try doing a 10K without stopping. Is that possible? Is that too much to ask?
10K.
Because maybe then I'll know that you're somewhat serious about working out. Maybe then I'll know you have some self-discipline or some work rate. It's not about what training you have, Deji. The problem is you. You don't know hard work if it punched you in the face. And it punched you so many times in the Jake fight. So yeah, I feel sorry for you. I want you to do.
The crazy thing is, he did the best against Jake than any other person Jake fought so far.
Why do you think I'm in the position I'm in today? Why do you think I'm so successful? Because I'm lazy?
Yes.
I'm a black man. I have to work
true.
When you get in that ring, we all find out who really worked the hardest.
They'll see your
Said that
technique.
he trained 5 times
Like,
a day. Where? In McDonald's. 5 times
that's
a
where I
day.
train.
Looking like this.
Right now.
Delusional. You want to get out of my shadow? Start putting in
The work.
It's as simple as that. When you finally figure that out, watch your life change for the better. And yeah, that's it. That's it. It's been your boy KSI Criticize Deji. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. He needs to hear this. This is the only.
Oh wait, let me just.
He'll get through his thick skull, man.
All right. You heard it from the man himself. Let me like that video. Yeah, like, see, because for me, like, if I'm going in and like I have the resources that Deji and KSI have, where I could actually hire, either professional boxers or a good team, people to help me with my nutrition, people to help me with my cardio, with my learning how to box, like stuff like that. I am gonna go hard. Like, I'm gonna want to, cause especially like if I know, especially if it's like a few months. And I think he said he had like 3 to 4 months when he first fought Joe Weller, and in that fight, I'm like, KSI like had his hands down, so like I at least know like keep your hands up, like you have to stay in your stance, like block. Like if Joe Weller just like gotten a good hit, like KSI could have went down maybe. I don't know. Like you never know. That's the thing. Like one mistake and you could lose the fight. So even though they had headgears, Joe Weller had like a black eye and like bruises on his face because KSI just kept on hitting him and he was just taking it and rarely fighting back. Like, but I mean, I'm pretty sure like if Joe Weller like went back, like if he kept on training, like he probably could win against other boxers. But I know KSI just gotten better himself. Like this is a guy who went from being a gamer, and I think he played he played football, what we call soccer here, football. So he has like, you have to have cardio for football. So like he had like like a decent cardio, but then Logan was an actual fighter. Like he was a wrestler. Wrestling is a fighting discipline at the end of the day. Like he competed and went to, I think, he went to championship or whatever in high school. Because I watched a video that evaluated them back then. So the fact that KSI was able to train and at least still contend with Logan just in the first fight that they had, and then win in the second fight that they had, that's crazy. He had to work hard because Logan is huge. Like, not only tall, but like he's big. So like he already has an advantage. Plus he already is somewhat pretty much used to being like in a fight type situation, which is wrestling. But it's different. But like he still has that being in a fight, being hurt, if and still keep going type part of him. Like in boxing, like you need to be used to getting hits, like, or else you're just gonna be scared and not go in and move. So like in your sparring, you're gonna have to spar with getting used to getting hit, either in the face, side, whatever, so that it's like nothing to you, or you would know how to like react or something. Now, I'm not no professional boxer or nothing like that, but I did grow up watching Rocky movies, 1 through 5, then 6 came out, then 7, all that stuff. And I do like some of their training. I don't know how realistic they are because, again, I'm not a boxer. But I would think like those are some good motivation, like just running down the street, running upstairs, like, having that incline. He chased a chicken. I don't know if that's an actual training or not. My favorite training for Rocky was Rocky 4. He was over here running in snow, lifting that wagon with his team in there, like his wife, his brother-in-law, and I think his manager or trainer. And he was just like lifting them up. And then he had another one where he was pulling a rope full of rocks, like a big boulder and stuff. Like, and in my head, I think he also was using an axe to chop a tree down, and I could see like that would work on the muscles like in your sides and your arms. So like I could understand like that is gonna be working out parts of your body, but I don't know. Like just seeing that stuff makes me be like, okay, old school type training stuff is like some hardcore stuff. I don't know how they're doing the training nowadays, like, but like if they actually did that back in the day, that's some cool stuff right there. That could have just been for the movies. I don't know, but I really hope that we see an actual redemption for Deji, or else, like KSI said, like don't even bother going back to boxing. Like if you're not gonna put in the work, then don't bother, because people want to go there and see like a good fight. Like Bryce Hall gave a good fight. Like I mean, sure, like you see some of his wrestling in there, like him grabbing and stuff, but like at least he tried, and like you can see that he has some training in there. Like he tried. Like he went in. Like he was bleeding and he was still going in. Like until he got actually TKO'd. He didn't give up or nothing. He kept on wanting to fight. Kept on going. I can respect that. Like shoot, give me a good team. Give me a year and shoot, I'll go. I'll go fight. Shoot, shoot, I'm gonna have to get back in shape. Cardio, learn how to box. Like I would want at least a year for all that though, because I would want to make sure that not only I have the basics, but I'm able to fully understand the backstory. Watch old boxing videos so I can see some of the greats, how they fight. I want to see videos of myself in spars so I can see like what I did, and if I did something wrong, then what I should do next time, and then see if I could actually utilize that improvement. So make sure I'm not doing the same things. Like I would want to do all of that, and I know it's gonna take time. Like I don't think I'll be able to do all that in like 4 to 6 months, really. Like, even if I just focus on nothing but training, because I don't know. Like, I am competitive when it comes to stuff like that. Like, just playing games with my friends, I'm competitive, but I would want to make sure that I'm the best I could be by the time I have my first fight, because especially against people who already have boxing experience or knowledge, and then I would have to get used to fighting in a crowd too. Like, shoot, that man, KSI should have like a team where he just picks people and he has his team trains them, and then he'd be like Team KSI, so it'll be his team and then him as the final. Like, so it'll be like, so say if it's Jake Paul will have like his group that he picked, and they all get trained, and then it'll be Jake Paul, the team, versus KSI's team, and like the people in their team will fight each other. So it could be like 5 people. They fight each other, and then the last one will be them 2. Now, it's not gonna be like, oh, the majority of wins. So like if 3 people on KSI's team won, and then he won, or 2 people on Jake's Paul side won, then he lose, stuff like that. It wouldn't be like that. It would just be like people could be like, okay, so they have better training ethics and team compared to this team, kind of thing. I don't know, but that'd be pretty dope. So yeah, KSI, if you wanna have a team, you can put me on. I'll try to train my best. All we could do is try. Actually, no. Master Yoda said, "Do not try, do." So all you gotta do is do it. All right. I've been ranting for a bit, so I'll catch you guys next time. Let me know if you want me to react to anything else. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.